Thank you, dear Prime Creator of all that is, for our ears to hear, for our eyes to see, and our voice to speak. Our foreseeing is a gift that allows us to co-create our future so that we are not aimless in our endeavors. It is our gifted choice, by virtue of free will, to style the future with our mind and ultimately make our destiny. But this is not the first step to our co-creation. Co-creation requires our insight, and that insight is seeing the absolute importance of going within, the place wherein you, Creator, dwell, the place where we imagine, where we find answers, where we utilize our dreams, where the only dependency is the self that is at once the container of you, Prime Creator. You know we must go within to see you, feel you, have true insight. And once seeing that, we realize with real eyes. And so it is. Hello. In Bouvier's Law Dictionary, 1856, 6th edition, Volume 1, jure is defined as by law, by right, in right, as jure civilis, by the civil law. We, the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, are involved in jure, which is the constitutional Republican form of government. Exactly. It is in the United States of America's Constitution, circa 1859, and in Oregon's Constitution, circa 1859, which is the contract on Oregon, the state among the several states in Congress assembled. Our website, www.orsja.org, reveals 8 years of discoveries on Oregon, which are accompanied by proper solutions to the discoveries. On our website, in the YouTube and Brighteon libraries, and in the Oregon weekly archives of 3 CTV channels, there are 6 years of half-hour weekly posts. All this with not one rebuttal from way over 38 prosecutors on Oregon, way over 36 sheriffs, 2 Oregon State Penitentiary superintendents, 2 Oregon National Guard generals, 7 secretaries of state, 3 secretaries of state deputies, the Department of Oregon Corrections. And included in this list are the U.S. DOJ, USMS, the FBI, Courthouse 740, DHS, ICE, USMC. The U.S. Secretary of State names many that have been notified, yet have acquiesced and defaulted. No doubt, and problematically, the attorneys told them what to do. They chose their de facto amended, and they need to abandon such positions they cannot lawfully occupy. Trust, however one verifies it, is required, and must be so in every single detail. The only one in the current 36 with a seat at the table is Sam on Yam Hill. The rest of you failed miserably. Sam stands and delivers, and he stands and receives. He needs to self-correct now that he and the Yam Hill commissioners know where the deficits are. One does not fail at the first defect. One corrects the errors and goes on, as stated in the Judiciary Act of 1789. It must be noted that Oregon is a common law state. Whether you ask your county trial court administrator about calling a grand jury, or you ask your county district attorney, they will verify that their jury pool is made of U.S. citizens. When you believe that you are a U.S. citizen, that is a U.S. citizen, that is de facto. It is amended and therefore alters the jurisdiction. It is the jurisdiction of he who can be deceived, let him. That is not Article 7, 1859. OSJA has called 9 grand juries. All 9 appeared over the last 8 years, in which they have found true bills and presentments. From our jury pool of several hundred, our Article 1, Section 1 Social Compact on Oregon, you will find men and women with our progeny on the land and soil of Oregon, the state. We are without ruler or subjects, that is, sovereign, by definition, in Bouvier's 6th edition. 15 trial juries for our Article 3, 1 Supreme Court claiming original jurisdiction. Article 7, Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court of Record with Ex parte Milligan implemented. The Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. Now that you know, join our efforts. We are ever closer to achieving these goals for the sake and well-being of all Oregonians, to free us all from the cursed commercial admiralty, de facto color of law, debt slavery system that has persisted to enslave us until now. Join us in working to restore the Oregon constitutional Republican form of government, originally created in 1859. Thank you.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. And then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up.
And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, just shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, shot him 3 more times.